I had a similar experience yesterday. It was a very intense session for me also. I felt so much love and happiness, and suddenly there was great fear for this happiness. And then you told that about the homeopathic doses of God. And I realized that the real happiness is immense.
Mm-hmm.
But it provokes fear also.
A woman in California came up to me recently, having had exactly the same kind of experience that you're describing after a conversation we had had. She came up to me the next day and she said, just feeling this love that you described, not the fear in her case, but the love. She said, how do you manage not to go around hugging everybody? And so I said, it's much easier for an English man than for a Californian woman. Don't worry about the fear. The fear is the death cries of the separate self. It's the separate self crying out, saying, help, I'm going to disappear. I'm going to die. I've spent my whole life protecting myself and aggrandizing myself through objects and others. And now I see that my days are numbered, and I don't want to go. Although strangely, what I long for most of all is to disappear, although I also fear it. It's just like the moth that flies towards the flame. The flame is all the moth is attracted to. All it wants is the light. And as it gets close to the light, it thinks, oh, help, it's hot. I don't think I really want that. And it flies away again. And it goes away into the darkness. But when it's in the darkness, all it wants is the flame. It just turns around and goes back again. And it flies towards the flame, and it just gets there and thinks, oh, it's hot. If I go there, I'm going to die. I don't want it. And it goes back again. So this fear is coming very, very close to the flame. The separate self coming close to dissolving. And at the last minute thinking, oh, help. I thought this was what I wanted. I thought this love and happiness was what I wanted. But now I realize that to have it, I have to die. And I don't want to die. So we contract again. That's what the fear is. You're coming, the separate self is coming to the precipice. I'm mixing my metaphors here. Coming up to the flame, and at the last minute he goes, oh help, I'm going to die. I thought that I would be there to experience the love and the happiness.
Yeah.
I thought that it was for me. It's not for the separate self. The separate self cannot taste what it truly desires. It doesn't know that. To begin with, it doesn't realize that. It thinks I, the separate self, can have and know the happiness I long for. But this fear, in this fear, it realizes, without knowing it to begin with, that I have to die to experience this happiness. The happiness is not for me, it's in my absence. So it's very natural that this love and fear often come together. That great fear is precipitated by great love. So just next time you find yourself close to the flame, see that what you truly want, what you truly long for in life is not going to die if you say yes to this invitation, if you go all the way into the flame. But it's not, don't fight the fear, to just be loving with it, see that it's a natural response of the self sense of separation as it realizes that its days are numbered.